Welcome to week 7 of Art with Mr. Bentley. This week's art lesson will be on Pablo Picasso inspired portraits, also known as Pig-Casso portraits. Whoa! Good morning, artists. Today we are going to create our very own Pablo Picasso inspired portraits. Taking a look at this example here, what I would like for you to notice is how the lines break up the portrait altogether. So if we're looking at this artwork here, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. But the really cool thing about the triangles is that they break up even more shapes throughout the paper by using the element of line. Let's take a look at some of Pablo Picasso's very own artwork. If we're taking a look at his artwork, to the left we can see that this is a self-portrait of Pablo Picasso. Last week we created an art lesson dealing with self-portraits. In the middle we see a very, very sad woman. This is called Weeping Woman. Please take a look at this picture to see if you could really find the details. It's very hard to find because, well, Pablo Picasso created this type of art in an abstract way, meaning it didn't have to represent an exact picture or drawing of a person. To the right, we have the old guitarist. If you can see, the mood of the painting is painted in a blue tone, meaning Pablo Picasso was very sad when he created this artwork. Oh, there he is. Hi, Pablo. So, Pablo Picasso was born in Malaga, Spain. He's often known that his first word as a kid was pis, meaning lapis is short for pencil in Spanish. The style of art that he would create would be cubism. He also loved sculpture when he wasn't, of course, creating his famous paintings. So, for this art project, the materials that you're going to need are pencils, lapis, construction paper, black crayons, or a black marker to outline your artwork, crayons, markers, or paint to add some color. And if you would like to cut out and collage a beret like Mr. Bentley to your paper, feel free to do so. So before we get started, boys and girls, what I would like for you to ask yourself today is, well, what is cubism? So basically this, cubism is creating art by using geometric shapes. So think about shapes that you would think about in school every day. Rectangles, diamonds, hearts, crescents, rhombus. Think about different ways to use shapes to create your artwork today. So, when we think about cubism, please take a look at these pictures below to get some ideas for your project. So, turn and talk with a family member. What shapes will you use for your portrait? Let's get started, boys and girls. So, the first thing that I want you to do is take a look at some of these pictures for some ideas. These are projects that I did before in the past. So, what I had students do was use different shapes or elements of line to create almost a grid-like pattern in their artwork. Think about in each section adding a different color to get more of an abstract way of your artwork as a whole. So, the first thing that we are going to do is get our pencils, write your name on your paper, then flip your paper over. Next. Oh, not you, Pig, you're not flipping. So what I want you to do, boys and girls, is start making shapes or lines on your paper. If you want to divide the entirety of the page, feel free to do so. If you would like to use more than just 4 triangles on your page or different shapes, please start creating that now. You can pause the video and you can come back to it a little bit shortly. So after you have created your shapes or your lines across your page, what I would like for you to do first is draw an oval or circle in the middle. This oval or circle will be used for the head of your pig. So make sure that when you add your circle or oval that you're adding features for the eyes, the nose, the ears, think about the mouth. Don't forget bodies and arms. And if you would like to add hooves and of course a curly line for the tail, feel free to do so. So what I want you to do right now, boys and girls, is just take a look at Mr. Bentley's screen, and I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to build and create my own pig so that you can use this as an example. So starting with an oval or circle, the head, let's add the snout, the eyes, there they are, the mouth, some ovals for the snout as a whole. There goes my triangle shapes for, of course, the ears, boys and girls, a little details inside of the ears. Now I added, of course, an oval shape for the belly and some rectangles for the arms, and boys and girls, also rectangles for the legs as a whole. So right on top, I added my beret. Take a look. So if we're taking a look at the pig, what I would like for you to notice is just the different types of lines and shapes that will be used across the pig's entire body. Whoa! So again, take a look at these pieces for some ideas. Hopefully these ideas can help you to create your very own Picasso inspired portraits. What I also want you to think about is how in each color or each section, there's different colors throughout. The more colors you use, the more abstract your piece will look. So let's think about our Picasso checklist. Do I have shapes or lines that break up the page or a body? Do I have ovals or circles for my pig's head? Do I have details on my pig all together? Please make sure to check your checklist to make sure you have the following requirements. So the book of the week is When Picasso Met Matisse. Awesome job, artists. Awesome job. We had a great art session. Please feel free to share your artwork with me at any time. My email address is posted below. Thank you, artists, and have a great day. Bye-bye.